Guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Danny Saint here. So today's video is going to be an opinions video that no one really asked for. I have some hot topics covered. So yes, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to turn on the bell notification so that you are notified every time I post a new video. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So as you guys know, this is a video, and I'm just going to be talking about my opinions that no one really asked for. Some of them are some of them are unpopular, some of them are not. But yeah. So let's get started with the first one. The first popular opinion is that Gen Z, this generation, is really a soft and weak generation. I don't know how else to put this. They really will get mad about anything and everything is a problem for them, and they can't handle being like educated. They can't handle anything really. The generation they are really crybabies, and they're mean and they're bullies, and like something, it's just really weird to me how this generation, Gen Z per se, I'm a Gen Z myself, so don't come at me. I'm not proud to be one, but I am one. But Gen Z is very much weak. They cannot handle any type of criticism or critiquing, and if something happens or whatever, they are so quick to like cancel people, and they just don't. I don't like this generation. And like, for a generation that really doesn't like labels, you guys are so quick to put labels on everything, put labels on everyone, calling people all types of names in the book. But if someone calls you that, it's a whole spiel, it's a whole big deal. And I don't like that about this generation. I don't like how this generation is not all bad, right? We have our good parts, our good our, what are they called? Not flaws. The opposite of flaws. I don't remember. We have our good parts. But this is a really big and major flaw about Gen Z, is that they're so soft and so, like, they're so soft but yet so mean or hostile. I don't know, but like they can't really handle criticism. I know I can't handle criticism, but that's just the way I am. Like, I'm just a crybaby. But some of these people, like, they're so like mean. They're so adamant on like certain things and like having their way and no other way. And then as soon as someone disagrees with them, they're in their feelings and they're butthurt, which doesn't make sense to me, because like they go on about being like so hard and so, but they can't really live up to that image of them, I guess. Second thing is that influencers and celebrities and whatever, they are not perfect. They're not perfect. They're humans just like you and me. And this is not an unpopular opinion. I feel like people know this, but some people really need it to be in their tête, bruh, because they will not. They do, like, as soon as someone does something wrong, it's like they are so surprised, or like they're so quick to cancel them and so quick to like just be like, get rid of them, can't deal with them anymore. Like, no, they're wrong. But you were just like, you just liked them a couple minutes ago. Literally before this news came out about them, you liked them, and then now you're canceling them because you're like, I can't handle this because they're not perfect. They're not this person that I thought they were. You don't know them. They're not perfect. They're humans, just like me and you. Everyone's human. No one's perfect. We don't have to sing Miley Cyrus all day, every day. Like, just get it through your brain. These people are not perfect. They're normal. They do things that are wrong sometimes, just like you and I. We do things that are wrong sometimes, but that doesn't mean like you need to like completely like utterly destroy them. Like, you know, like it's just weird to me. It's just weird because like even like with some comedians like whatnot, you will dig up stuff from their past, or like you'll just go back to their past gigs and whatnot, and you'll be like, oh, that's wrong, they shouldn't have done that. Like, okay, I guess it's wrong, but like it was a different time. And I don't like when people say, oh no, it doesn't matter if it's a different time. Yes it does, because I'm 21. I remember when being gay or bi or whatever, I remember when people were really afraid to come out as gay or bi, and I remember when it was kind of like a taboo subject. And I'm not that old, so like for you to tell me, oh no, it's not, it wasn't a different time. Yes, it was. There, like even like when they say racist jokes, like they were just jokes. Everyone knew that they were kind of racist, but they were just jokes, and everyone went on about their day, and no one was offended or hurt by it because we knew that it was just jokes. That like literally, like even if they were not politically correct, they were just jokes, and everyone knew that. And like it just doesn't make sense to me how people like they can't realize that. They can't realize that it was a different time. Like these things were things that we were able to talk about because no one really would get so offended by him. Everyone would be like, okay, it's a joke, we get it, we laugh and we move on. So that's basically how it was. Like, am I the only person that remembers this? I'm like I said, I'm a Gen Z. Am I the only person that remembers or calls this? Like, cause I remember I used to watch these stand-up comedians. Like, y'all would bring up Kevin Hart and whatever he would say, these things. I don't remember if he did apologize or not. I don't think he did. I don't remember. But you have to bring up these jokes and stuff that they did when they were on screen or whatever, and say, oh, he has to be canceled because he said this, because he said that, because he did that. But like, it was a different time. Like, sometimes you have to cut people some slack. That's all I'm saying. Like, they don't, like, if they're still doing that today, okay, I can understand. Like, okay, you shouldn't say stuff like that now because that's not right. And that doesn't mean that it was right back then, but I'm just saying it was a joke. Everyone understood it as a joke, and it wasn't really something that was really ever seen in another way. At least from my perspective when I was younger and how I viewed it. So that's how I feel about that. Yeah. But another thing is, you guys, there's like, I feel like there's a double standard when it comes to certain celebrities or whatever, whoever it is. Because I remember I was on Instagram, I was just scrolling through my feed, and I saw someone post something, and they were talking about Lil Nas. We don't know if it was really him. I don't think it was him. I don't know. But they were accusing it. They were They were saying that it was Lil Nas. And they were basically saying that he tweeted things that were racist, that were homophobic, that were really like religion phobic. I don't remember. Like, there's stuff about religion in there that wasn't good, and like he was just like, that's basically the gist of what it was. They were saying that he said these things. We don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was him. I never really checked to see, or no, at least no one was talking about it anyways. But I went to the comments to see what people were saying, and people were like, oh, this was years ago, even if it, well, first they're like, we don't know if it was him, first of all. Second of all, even if it was him, it was years ago, it was a long time ago, he's not like that anymore, whatever. So you guys can support that and not have a problem with it, even if it was true. But we don't know if it's true. As a caveat, we don't know if it's true. But if it was true, you guys will be like, not you guys, but some people will be like, oh no, it's fine, let it go, it was years ago, no one cares, and like, he was young. So why is it different when we're like, literally, when Kevin Hart would be on stage, or anyone else, any other comedian would be on stage, and they would say some things as jokes, mind you, as jokes. They get canceled, and they are like, oh no, you can't listen to them. I don't know. I just find it weird, and I think it's a double standard that I don't like. Okay, next thing is that California is very overhyped. Me being a Floridian, I would love to visit California, but I would never live there. And I say this because there's too many natural disasters in California. You have droughts, you have fires, you have earthquakes. I don't even know if they got hurricanes, but I think they might get. Do they get tornadoes? I don't know. You have droughts, you have earthquakes, you have fires. You like they don't always have running clean. They don't always have the best water sources. Like, and that's unfortunate for them. It is, but that's why I wouldn't live there. Because I'm already dealing with enough hurricanes while being in Florida. I don't want to go to California and deal with 5 more different types of natural disasters happening all the time. I can't do that. I can't. And another thing is, like, I feel like there are people who are like celebrities, or not celebrities, YouTubers or whoever, they just really want to go to California, and like they want to be there because there's a lot of quote unquote opportunities there, and those are where people get famous and get big really quickly. But some people don't like sorry, I thought I heard something. Some people don't take into consideration like, get your stuff done here first, like where you are first. Like, I know a lot of YouTube I am subscribed to YouTubers who they're here. I am subscribed to YouTubers who are who don't live in California, and they are fine where they are, and like they have a good fan base. Of course, they may not have millions or whatever, but they do have a good loyal fan base, and they're big enough, and they're supporting themselves. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go to California. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that you should maybe start off where you are, grow more, and then move to California, rather than just dropping everything and going to California and then struggling. That's all I'm saying about that one. Next is that not everything's phobia. Especially me being a Christian, I feel like people like to put words into our mouths when we say we do not support the LGBTQ or whatever. That doesn't mean we love them. We don't love them. I love them all the same. I used to have a best friend who was, let me not say that, because that sounds like I have a black best friend. No, but I did have a best friend who happened to be gay. I didn't know he was gay I know him for a while, and then I didn't, like, I'll say like elementary, I didn't find out he was gay until not high school, middle school, and I didn't feel any different type of way. Like, he was gay, I wasn't, and that was it. Like, we stopped talking because we just grew apart. We haven't seen each other in years, and we didn't go to the same high school and whatever. I think he changed his number too, but like, there is no problems with us. Like, I love them all the same, like, because their sin is no greater than my sin, right? But I don't like when people say, oh, you're homophobic or you're biphobic, for saying you don't agree, or like for saying, oh, I wouldn't, like when some people are, oh, I wouldn't date a guy that's bi. I don't understand why that's biphobic. If you guys could explain, then you can explain, but I don't see the problem with it, honestly, because I'm assuming, like, if you're gay, you wouldn't date a person that's straight, would you? Do people do that? I don't know. I'm just assuming, because like, if you're gay, wouldn't you date someone else that's gay? Because, like, they're attracted to your gender. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. That's all I'm saying for that. I'm not gonna go any further. Next is not everything. Whoa, that's wrong. The next thing is that looks do matter. They do. They really do. And I don't care what anyone says. Maybe I am just shallow or whatever, but looks matter. I wouldn't say I'm shallow. I think I'm just a visual person, a really visual being. Because ever since I was younger, if I didn't like the way an anime was drawn, I wouldn't watch it. If I didn't like the way a cartoon was drawn, I wouldn't watch the cartoon. If I didn't like the way a manga or a comic book was drawn, I wouldn't read the comic. If I'm watching a K-drama or American drama and I don't really like the way someone looks, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Of course, I can go past it sometimes, and like sometimes their looks grow on me, and like, oh, you're not that bad anymore. But usually, I don't watch them. But when it comes to relationships, I feel like people tend to say, oh, looks don't matter because it's all about their personality, all about their character and whatnot. And yes, it is. It is about that. But all I'm saying is that looks also play a factor. Because it doesn't make sense to me for you to say that you're dating someone but you're not attracted to them. I'm not attracted to this person, but he's my boyfriend. Oh, do you like your boyfriend? I'm not really that much attracted to him. But I like his personality. He's really, I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. How do you not, I feel like your personality plays a part. And what I'm saying, I think that your looks play a part, but they do not outweigh your personality or your characteristics. Because it's like I remember one time I was in high school, there was this guy that everyone was like, he's so cute. I saw him, I was like, oh, he's cute. But then I saw the way that he interacted with other people, I was like, oh no, he's not cute. You see? Like, he is good looking, but his characteristics and the way that he interacted with people was really poor, and which made me change my opinion on the way I viewed him. It made me automatically see him as ugly rather than attractive. So that's what I'm saying. You can still be attractive. But you can still be attracted to people who are like what am I trying to say? I'm saying that physical looks do matter. They don't, it's not gonna outweigh anything else, but they do play a part. That's all I'm saying, is that it plays a role. You cannot sit here and tell me that it doesn't, because that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Next thing is that the men in my generation, the boys in my generation, whatever it is, I feel like they need to grow up. I feel like they should get off their butts and do something with their lives. It seems like most of them are just, just lily-daddling, not doing anything. They seem to all just want to be rappers, SoundCloud rappers, but they're not even putting any effort towards being a rapper if they want to really be one. They want to be rappers, they want to be, what's the word? They want to be in a gang all the time, or they want to be in a gang all the time, or they just are sitting at home, and if you know what I mean, they're just doing that, and they're not doing anything, they're not putting any effort towards their lives. I'm not gonna say I feel like that sounds mean, but like, it doesn't seem like they want to do anything else, and I think that that's bad. Well, it wasn't, but I think that they should really grow up. They should do something more with their lives and try to elevate themselves, and like, just become, like, if you want to be a rapper, go ahead, but like, actually put in steps and efforts to actually become a rapper. Don't just sit there and do nothing all day, but yeah. And the next thing is that Haitian old men, oh my gosh, they're so thirsty. And it's always the off the boat. I'm sorry, this is so mean, but it seems like it's, let me not generalize them like that, but let me not generalize. I have encountered Haitian men, old men, that were off the boat, and they were very thirsty. Like, I'm just like, mind you, I don't think I don't look that old. I'm 21, and I know that I look a little bit younger than my age, because when I was at the gas station, there's this man, and he was like, oh, hey, he was calling me, and it wasn't anything weird. I could tell by the way he was calling me. He kind of just sounded like, those like southern old men, whatever. And he called me, and he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I was like, I'm 19. And he was like, girl, you look like you're about 12 years old. And I was like, because I was driving the car myself and I was paying the gas myself. So I guess he thought I was with someone, but I wasn't with someone. I was by myself, and he thought that I was 12. So for me to be at work, and for these men to come up to me, it's not only Haitian old men, but like it's other types of men as well. But he comes up to me, and he's like, can I have your number? And like we start small talk. I try not to make myself known that I was Haitian, but they knew, because for some reason Haitians always know when there's a Haitian around. Maybe it's because I'm not that old yet and I don't have that radar, but they always know, even without me saying anything in Creole. Like they just knew I was Haitian. So I'm over here, I'm checking them out and whatever, we're having small talk I did not want to have, but we're having small talk, and at the end, the dude, he takes the receipt, he's like, here, give me your number. Of course he said in Creole. He's like, boom. I'm like, no, sir, I'm not gonna give you my number. I didn't say anything. I was like, no, sir. And he's like, oh, puso pable boom, or why don't you want to give me your number? I was like, no, sorry, I don't want to. And he's like, oh, why? I was like, I don't want to. I'm just like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to tell you it's because you're old and you're ugly? Like, is that what you want me to say? Because I can't say that. I'm at work. I'm not trying to lose my job. I'm at work. I can't necessarily say that to them. And I wouldn't say that to someone in general. But like, what do you want me to say in that situation? Like, I already said no, so just take the no. And there's another time, and I was checking him out. I was checking his stuff out, and he was like, oh, do you work here every day? I was like, no, I don't work here every day. I was like, oh, can you tell me when you work here so that I can come and see you? And I was like, what? In my head, I said, what in my head? I was like, no. I said, no, because that's a little creepy. Why would you come here every day to see me? Like that one was creepy. I didn't like that one at all whatsoever, because it was just like, ew, like I don't even know you. I don't want to know you. And the thing is, they were all ugly. They're all ugly, both of them. They're all ugly. But it was really weird to me why, like that they did that. It was really weird. But that's my last opinion. And maybe it's not all Haitian off the boat men, but that's the only way I could describe this situation, because it was a weird situation and I don't want to encounter that again. And I kept looking down. It was because I was looking at my notes. I know I said this at the very end, but I was looking at my notes. But yeah, they were so weird. It was just that was not for me. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see from me. Put them down below in the comments. Don't look at my nails. I've been trying to remove them and they are not coming off. But yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want me to see, what you guys want to see next. And after that, turn on the bell notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Have a nice one. Have an amazing day. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good one.